So today I reacquainted with an old friend of mine. It's just some funny memories came up, and I said I'd make a video about one of the stories. But what I'm thinking of here is back to the 80s. One of my mentors, the late Pearson MacDonald, I remember him specifically telling me that the highest paid people on earth are generally actors, but only the great ones. And he said, if you can learn to act, now by act I don't mean fake it, I mean act. I mean deliver with enthusiasm, with conviction, with belief. So what I was reminded of, and it rolls into the same thing, I was in my teens and I was in a motorcycle store in North Manchester, and a friend of mine, Keith, was there, and I had about an hour to do like a 20-mile round trip to pick up some parts. So it was a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I've got a Kawasaki that'll do about 165 with hardly any brakes on it. So I said, do you want to come for a ride? So he jumps on the back. We nail it. I mean, just like insane when I look back at it now. Dangerous, reckless, insane. Back then I really didn't care if I lived or died. And it was interesting because hardly anyone could ride that bike apart from me. It was all over the place. So we get on the bike, I'm blasting it, weaving through traffic, cutting people up, going over the sidewalk, whatever it took. You know, and I seem to remember doing speeds of up to maybe 90, 100 miles an hour in a 30, which is absolutely freaking nuts. And what I didn't realise, for about 5 or 6 miles, we were being chased by the police. Now, I was riding this bike, and I don't remember exactly what, probably an old leather jacket, an old pair of jeans, and a battered helmet. The guy on the back, Keith, had immaculate leathers on, matching helmet, boots, the whole thing. So we're getting chased without me realising we're getting chased. Then all of a sudden we got held up in something, some traffic, I got blocked in. Next thing, this unmarked police car swerves right in front of us. These cops leap out. They're just absolutely fuming and screaming and shouting at me and trying to pull my helmet off, all kinds of stuff. And then they look at Keith. They look at Keith and they say, you look like an experienced motorcyclist. Because I had said I didn't know how fast I was going. You look like an experienced motorcyclist. How fast do you estimate he was going? Bearing in mind, it's a 30-mile-an-hour limit. So Keith, how fast do you estimate he was going? Puts his hands to his thing there. Well, officer, 28, 29 miles an hour perhaps. And just acted it outright. I mean, the cops just went freaking mental. But I just thought it was the funniest thing I'd seen for years. 28, 29 perhaps. So on from that, I get loads of messages all the time about these videos. So what we're going to do, and I did this the other week and a few people took up on it, we're going to do the Tony Cohen challenge. Teamsters. We're going to do the Tony Cohen challenge again, but with more enthusiasm and more conviction. So what is it? I make my videos very simple. I don't have any script whatsoever. I might just have an idea or a subject matter. I make it just off the phone, no scripts. All I do is make sure that it's not shining into the sunlight. I've learned something. No script, subject matter. What's your subject? Anything, a story, anything. If it's funny, better still. No script. One take. And then the next bit is the key bit. No script, one take, post it without checking it. Don't look at it, just post it. Tag me in it. I guarantee you, if you do this stuff every day, magical things just start happening. You get loads of inboxes from people just thanking you. And that's a feel-good thing. It's not an ego thing, it's a feel-good thing. If you make a difference, you feel good about doing that. So that's it, there's your Tony Cohen challenge. Let's step this up. I'm trying to figure a way of throwing some prizes up. So if any of you guys got any ideas, Go make a video right now and tag me in it. Funny story, anything. Have a wonderful day, guys. It's beautiful here. I'm going to go top up my tan.